Oh yeah. Yeah, dog.
I'm freaking pumped! I've been drinking green tea all goddamn day!
So we're at the world famous Boosie's. We just fueled up and we're heading to the Miley Harvey Benefit ride. I know that's something that I've been talking about in video for a while. And it's finally time. It's finally time. We got most of the group here, and then we're gonna meet the rest of the group down there. Should be a pretty wild time. This video, we're just gonna get there and we'll do all the machine updates because some stuff has changed, some stuff hasn't. Some people join in to the channel for a series, so there might be some new people here, and we'll get you introduced to all the machines and the people on the channel, and that's kind of what this video will be. I'll show you the Airbnb we're staying at. I've seen some pictures. Looks nice. Thank God it has a big driveway because we have a lot of shit to put in a driveway, and this isn't everything. Jesse has a gooseneck that he's pulling too.
6 trailers.
Yeah, so 6 trailers, 1 driveway. It's going to be a rough day for that driveway. As I was doing the Lord's work inside the Boosie's bathroom this morning, we hit 5,000 subscribers. So, so
thank you, everybody.
Thank you guys. It's awesome. So we're starting this trip off right with a smooth 5K.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
No. Sometimes my dance moves make people vomit. But I think that's it for the Boosie's parking lot. We're gonna hit the road. This is in Richmond, Kentucky. We got like an hour and a half-ish. And we're gonna go to ride Royal Blue, I think, before the Airbnb. Is that?
We're going straight to the Airbnb.
Oh, okay. We're going straight to the Airbnb.
We're gonna fight the power and just go in.
All right. We're gonna kick the door down.
Steph's making faces.
We're gonna do this.
It's happening.
Roundhouse.
Yeah. Hey, the Beastie Boys fought for our right to party, so we can't let them down.
Yeah.
How far is it away?
90.
I said hour and a half. Why? Why, am I way off? Sometimes I just make things up.
Hour 25.
Oh!
Well, you asked how.
Oh! Oh!
Alright, you want to end this?
Oh!
That was cute.
Give it to him one more time.
Alright, we'll see you guys on the road. We hit some traffic.
Yeah, we did.
Unfortunately, we're 5 miles away from the Airbnb, and yeah, this is rough. All right, alrighty, Airbnb. Steph and I are here already. Everyone else is still stuck in the in that traffic from an accident on 75. I think they're like a half mile behind us. But this is a pretty cool property. It is a big driveway. I think we're gonna have Ryan Evans up here with his camper. There's a hookup. A bunch of trailers will be here, but yeah, there's plenty of room. And it's nice. This is a nice long wide driveway. Comes up, loops around back to the road, so that is pretty sweet. I don't remember the name of this property. I'll probably have it pop up on the screen, but yeah, we'll wait for the rest of the group to get here and take a look around.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All right, here's the lineup so far. We're still waiting on some people and some machines, but we're gonna get this moving on introducing people and their machines.
Hi.
This is Corey.
I'm Corey. This is my wife. This is my wife's machine, but she's camera shy.
And he's just allowed to drive it.
Yeah. So it's a 21 XP 1000. It's got 32-inch O-bores on it with System 3 beadlocks. Rock rings painted or powder coated to match the cage. Cage was done by Far Off-Road just recently. I got the Crash City clutch kit into it, and then the front suspension got the 1-inch offset Super ATV A-arms powder coated to match as well, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pro XP tender springs. Those are also painted to match as well.
So pretty.
Yeah, rose platinum is the color.
Rose platinum.
Oh yeah. She's looking clean right now, but she's about to get dirty.
That's the same name on the box of Boone's Farm wine I drink. Rose platinum.
Rose.
Yeah.
PRP seats. Got the NRP gated shifter down there.
Couple cans of SC1.
A couple cans of SC1. Got some nerds.
And it's a 00.
It's a 00, yeah. 00 Razor.
00X.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a beaut. She's pretty.
She is.
Good old Discount Dixie.
Yep, Discount Dixie. Pretty piece of shit.
Tight.
Before we get started, if you want to just pan around, look at what we got to deal with every time we film. There's always an audience, so I can tell you this is shot in front of a live studio audience. So, the 2024 Turbo R, just got the Far Off-Road cage, System 3 bead locks, SB6s. In the video before this I called them SB7s. They are not.
What's yours?
DRT bumper, everything is Chevy Rapid Blue, just like the Corvette. Maybe I'll have one day when I finally get into my midlife crisis.
You and me both.
32-inch sticky Zillas. These were off Mrs. Dude's pink XP1K. That machine's not here because she'd rather ride Princess in the Pro R. So it's going to be nice to be on some tires. We'll still have some clearance issues, but at least I got tires I can trust. Front sway bar disconnected, hung up with zip ties. That may cause me issues all weekend. We'll see. I couldn't get the damn thing off. I think that's it. Other than that, it's bone stock.
You got to fix your bar, the cross member.
Oh yeah. I bent all the cross members, so shout out to Dude. He got that fixed, and they're bent up into the gas tank still, but it's not important. It's just gas. Who cares? As long as it's not rubbing on the prop shaft. Think about it. This is science. A fuel leak, but it doesn't matter because it's not touching the prop shaft, which means there's no metal on metal, which means there's no spark, which means the gas is basically water. Science.
Science!
I think that's it for mine.
Cool beans.
Dude, you gonna talk about yours?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Kelly do it.
Come on, dude.
I don't have one. Brand new.
Obviously, by the front end, it's the 25 Pro R, new body style, 35-inch Zillas, factory bead locks, and he threw his mirrors on, trail armor, skid plates. He got himself some door bags. I would imagine these are Polaris factory ones.
Take it all around town.
He got his chicken to China Chinese chicken toolbox here. I get comments all the time. What does Dude carry for a toolkit? Let me show you guys. Since he's not over here, we'll give you a sneak peek on what Dude carries for a toolkit. He has a 3/4 inch Craftsman wrench, a good one, forged in the USA, a 16mm Craftsman wrench, also forged in the USA. And a bag of T40s.
It's got a piece of carpet in
And a
there.
piece of carpet. That's the extent of his toolkit. Other than that, like he said, it's a brand new machine. So there's nothing else quite yet for this. Don't trip, Luke.
Yeah.
I almost
I was
had to
tripping
catch
for
you.
a minute.
You were just tripping for a minute.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Well, I mean, nobody knows about this machine at all, right?
State your name for the record.
My name is Stephanie Nuccio. I used to be a 1K driver, and here I am. Not knowing how to drive a turbo. Got my old tires. Got dude suspension.
What kind of tires are they?
Old bores. Not the sticky kind, though. But that's okay. 32-inch old bores. Dude's ORB suspension. Jeremy's actual machine. Oh, these used to be mine too. Nice little mirrors, but I added the horsepower for this trip. My old fuzzy dice. And yeah, she's ready to go. I mean, everybody should know what's going on with this thing. It's old news.
Are
right?
we still calling it Project Shit Show, or?
She might have her own name for it.
I don't know. I'm toying around with Hand Me Up and Saucy.
A saucy hand-me-up?
She is one saucy.
Here?
I also forgot to mention on my machine, I've got the Novsite Halo 3 lights, and then Steph has the Halo 1s, and I forgot the technical name for these, but all from Novsite, so shout out Novsite.
I like these ones. When it was raining really bad, you could do the half white, half
Yeah.
amber, and it really helped out.
Amber works wonders in
It's
the
nice.
rain and dust.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You could elaborate a little bit more. This was yours.
Yeah, it's PRP seats, EcoX gear, soundbar, far off-road, fender delete and doors. Oh, Schmitty's racing suspension spring kit, and
See, I forgot a couple things. My bad.
oh yeah, Crash City clutch kit. Oh, big thing we did for this, for Steph, this had the AA Stage 3 tune. We shut it off. She came from an NA machine, so the Stage 3 tune turbo machine is quite a big jump, and it's very sensitive on the throttle. So we shut it off, so it's on a stock tune, so she can kind of figure out how the turbo machines kind of act as opposed to the NA machine, because it's a different animal, obviously. So
Before you could just hammer it, and it just went and goes. This, I don't know. It goes.
yeah.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
Oh, I go.
Far out.
What's up? I'm Haggard Ass Pat. I'm not a very prideful person, but this is my machine. It's an XP 1000. The second cage ever built by Far Off Road, and it's been rolled really hard twice, and it's still there, and I'm still alive. I was on the original belt until last weekend, and it brought a tear to my eye, but we replaced it, and I genuinely hate this. But I did a wheelie going on my trailer, so I think that might have helped a little. But other than that, I got new brake pads.
All the way around.
All the way around. They don't work very good, but they're there. Oh, and I did change the oil for the second time ever. But that's how I roll. I don't give many.
Well, did you get some sweet?
Oh,
How about your mirrors?
dude came and shit on my mirrors, and they're orange now. But yeah, that's all she is. Now Trails and Rocks, what she do.
Well, she's on 32 Zillas, Super ATV, forward control arms. Secondary clutch has been upgraded to rollers and a stiffer spring, I believe. It also has the Pro XP tenders on it. Yeah, super cool, bro. You guys know who I am. Good old Reliable over here. Can't stop, won't stop if you flip it. Right now it does stop. Changed out the master cylinder, got brakes on all four corners again, so it's stopping the way it should. If you watch the Crashapalooza video, I had no brakes, but got brakes now for this.
Hollerwood too, you had no brakes.
Yeah, Hollywood is where I lost the brakes.
Yeah.
Last day, no brakes. Trail 46, go back and watch that, you'll see. 0 brakes. Hollywood broke bent the axle, lower ball joint, and I just found out right before this that I also destroyed a bearing in the back. So I had to put a bearing in it before this trip. I put it in yesterday, actually. Other than that, it's all the usual stuff: 35-inch Zillas, stickies, Super ATV forward control arms, rhinos all the way around, PRP front seats, best clutch in the world, Crash City, Super ATV geared reverse transmission with the 25% reduction,
which is huge.
yeah. RS1 swap for the diff.
Shock therapy.
Oh yeah, shock therapy for all the coils.
Ah.
I think that's relatively it. Other than the no-sight Halo 3s, they hooked us up. They took care of us. They're a great company. They're super bright. Kit comes with everything you need. It was pretty much plug and play after you supply power to it. It comes with a switch that I mounted on the dash real easily. Super nice packaging, super nice plugs. This is a quality kit. When I opened up the box, as you've seen in Jeremy's video, just
the packaging's unreal on
yeah,
this
it's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's almost like you're buying a collector's item. That's the best I could compare it to. Like you open it up, it's like I shouldn't be messing with this. But no, it was super quick and easy. I think I had them in 30 minutes, just ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, depending on how much you want to hide wires,
Right.
that's how long it's going to take you.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to just run wires all willy-nilly, you could have these in minutes.
I mean, we could piss off the world and pop my hood off, and you know.
Yeah. Well, we
won't
need
do
to
that.
But this is the same set on my machine. He just has the amber covers on right now, and they just kind of pop on, and
I guess you are holding the camera.
Once you pop them off, it's just like mine. These have a little halo ring. You want to show them?
Yeah.
Which turns out to be a real cool looking driving light. So that's the white halo ring, and then you can do the amber halo ring. So it looks real mean when it's on the amber light. Big fan. Or you can just turn them on as regular lights, and I mean it's daylight now so you can't see, but they are bright. We've shown that in a video, in the last Hollerwood video.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you're in conditions where an amber light would be better, you just pop that on and you have an amber light. And I'm a big fan of the amber light. It works great. So thanks again, Novesight.
Yeah, thanks, Novesight. Bikeman exhaust.
Oh yeah.
Completely forgot about this. Bikeman exhaust, Bikeman Stage 2 tuning. I was thinking about messing with the Stage 1. I do have it on the tuner, but I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it runs awesome now, Stage 2, but I thought maybe just to see the different levels, maybe running the Stage 1 today, but we'll see.
And it's loud. There's no denying that it's...
Yeah.
It is very loud, but for a heavy 4-seat on 35s, it works really good.
Yeah, it definitely, night and day difference. I know everybody says, oh, you can't tune a NA machine and get more power out of it. Well, in my opinion, you can. This is a prime example of it. Granted, it's just everything that's been done to it just works well together. So definitely go that route if this is something you want to do, you know, with the bigger tires, the gear reduction, the clutching, the tuning. It just, everything just goes together, and it's a perfect combination for an NA machine.
It's just going to be loud.
Yeah, it's super loud.
Because if you want to get the horsepower, you got to let them breathe.
The whisper biscuit does not help at all. If you watch the West Virginia videos, I had to take it out. I tried running it because it was extremely loud because you can't talk on the inside. I think it just made it run like crap, but it didn't really quiet it at all. Honestly, when I open up the RPM stinger tip right there, I think it's quieter when it's straight pipe than with the muffler.
Yeah.
But what do I know?
But it works good now.
It does.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
You had so many issues, and
I mean, 2 years of chasing issues, and then finally just destroying it at Windrock, you know, between the trans and the diff, and just throwing the kitchen sink at it, saying, let's just do it right. Here it is. Works well.
It's stuff you guys don't see on camera because we don't really film when we're driving on the road. But, like, when we would have to get to trails from an Airbnb to the road, Lou hated that because this thing just would not go.
It was so bad that I would rather trailer my machine to where we were going than drive on the roads with it. I wanted nothing to do with it. And everybody, I mean, yeah, it's the quickest route, but no. But now it's right. I got no problems driving down the road.
Because he would basically just have to hold it wide open, then the belt slips, then the check engine light comes on, then it goes in limp mode, then he pulls over.
Yep. Then I blow belts.
Yeah, it was a nightmare.
Yeah.
So
Nightmare after nightmare.
it's awesome that it's working good now.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Sweet custom flags.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
So that's all the machines we got here right now. Old Red, the Ginger's on his way. He's gonna have a gooseneck full of machines. Ryan Evans is on his way. He's gonna be staying up here with us too. And when they get here, we'll show them your machines and any updates. And I know for some of you guys it's an update. For some of you guys that are new to our channel, welcome. And we appreciate you watching. But we're just kind of getting you a quick introduction before we start this Tennessee series. Because once we start riding, I try to just make it a riding video.
Yep.
We get all the talking done in a separate video. Well, we'll show you their machines when they get here. They spent too much time at Boosie's.
Yeah, hanging out with the beaver.
They got the beaver fever.
A few moments later.
Alright, we got more of the group here. Ryan's got quite the setup here to fit in his toy hauler.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that one is. The other one's fine. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
There you go.
Leave it on course. You don't know.
Hey, just don't take it off there like you did that trail in Michigan.
I was bumped to the tree first, and then reversed too soon.
Is it ever too soon?
It's never too soon.
I've only put my foot on it.
Yeah, keep going!
Do it!
No, don't stop!
Get after it!
Silly, don't stop!
Leave the ramps like that so we can show them how we did it.
Don't use that ratchet strap for the way home.
Alright, our lineup is getting longer. We're going to do some more machine updates and machine introductions. This Pro R here, Indiana Jones. But that's obviously not Indiana Jones.
No, because I would never run such a slick of a racing tire. So this is our buddy Indiana Jones, Devin. He'll be down here a little bit later. Probably be dark by the time he gets down here, so we're just going to get the video out of the way. This is a 22 Pro R Ultimate. So we got the Devin A here.
Well, when he gets here,
Hey.
I had to do it.
Bunch of girls up there. All right, anyway, it's 32 or 22
5.
Pro R 22. 35-inch Roadzillas. This one actually has a Bikeman Stage 2 tune on it. Clutch kit as well.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so he's actually running a Bikeman tune, clutch kit, RPM exhaust, and then he actually has a throttle body from Bikeman.
Yeah.
So, yes.
And he used code Somewhat Haggard, save himself some coin.
Save himself some coin. Other than that, yeah, he just drives the hell out of it.
Yeah, he's a maniac.
Yeah, you guys are going to see that. Just stay tuned.
Very cool. Cool.
Rolling.
Rolling. Okay, so this is my 22 Pro R Premium. If you watch the channel, you know she's been through some stuff. Okay.
Very recently too.
Yeah, very recently. There's not much stock left on it, I guess. I did go with put these stock back on there because I did forward offset to help clear 37s, and it actually bit me in the butt when it turned. Got a DRT front bumper built into the cage. 37-inch 370s, best tire ever made.
The lie detector test determined.
That was a lie.
We got Polaris extended fender guards and mud busters because I don't like it too muddy, which hopefully we'll see. That might keep me dry in the bounty course, we might do later on. FFR actually, not FAR, FFR pre-kickers. System 3 bead locks. We got the silver Cybler header.
Yep.
Bikeman exhaust, Bikeman clutch kit. it does what it has to do, and it does it actually awesome. So with these big tires, it has helped me tremendously turn these and keep them turning and keep belts from getting burned up. So besides that, 22 Pro R, it gets beat the heck out of. A lot of the drivetrain is actually stock, and if you've watched me put it back to stock and try to differ from that, and it didn't work out too well. So I actually had a guy get a hold of me recently and ask me how the drivetrain, how the drive shafts hold up. That's all stock. Just keep it stock. It does good. So besides that, like transmission, diff, rear diff, it's all completely stock components. There's not a big, I guess, network out there for upgrading and upgrades for the drivetrain on these. So keep it stock. That's all I got to say. I've learned my lesson. I've spent thousands of dollars correcting that lesson.
That's drivetrain, though.
Yeah.
He also has the L&W
trailing arms, which
that's
I
worth
love.
it.
Those are definitely worth it. They are, from what I know right now, they're definitely one of the cheapest options for high clearance, and I love them. Compared to stock, definitely with a 4-seater, I got so much longer to make it over like it's the face of a rock. These have helped out so much. I've long jumped it with these on it. They haven't bent, haven't done anything.
You long jumped and broke a shock.
I broke a shock, but I didn't break this.
Yeah, that's
it's
what
a little.
I mean.
It's not. I guess it's not a toe delete bar. It deletes the big bar.
Yeah.
It gets knocked out of alignment. It can bend easy, and you have this little short stubby guy, which is extremely easy to get to. Because if you've ever had to adjust the toes on these, I haven't found a way to be able to do it with the tire still on the machine, which defeats the purpose of getting it 100% true. So I got Rhino axles. Not a big fan of those either. So we'll see, because I actually forgot all my spares at home.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of that right now, I just now thinking about that. So I got spare axles, but
Devin have spares or no?
yeah, probably at home as well.
Oh.
So fronts and rears.
Good spot for them.
Yep.
Oops.
Besides that, yeah, Bikeman clutch kit, Bikeman center exit exhaust, more of a newer thing. Sounds awesome, nice and crispy when you get on it, but it's also nice and quiet when you're kind of cruising. The clutch kit, I just put a new belt on it, and I'm I've never had it engaged yet that nice. So that's another thing. I put that clutch kit in with like a severely used and abused belt, and now that I got the new belt in there, it is so dialed. So if you guys go put a clutch kit in, you guys put it on a used belt, and you wonder why it's still hitting higher RPMs or it's not engaging right, put a new belt on it and go from there. So I made Devin do that when I put his clutch kit in and tuned his in. I made him buy a brand new belt, break it in properly, and then I tuned his clutch kit accordingly to a brand new belt.
Yeah.
Because they do act a lot different with a used belt.
And
So.
Jesse just won a bounty course.
Bounty course.
With the shitty belt.
I was the only Pro R that didn't slip too bad. I eventually got wet, which is going to happen if you guys go back and watch that Crash Palooza 4.0. There's a lot of in-cam footage of me getting completely soaked in water and Corey. So that's really about it. At Far Off-Road Cage. That helped me in my rollover.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much, I think all but 2 cages are Far Off-Road cages in this lineup. I mean,
Dude's not
I guess
yet.
Steph's is Far Off-Road, fender
Modified.
delete, and doors.
Far Off-Road Modified.
Yeah.
So this is all 120 wall DOM. A lot of the kits and shit you're going to buy is going to be 120 wall for some of the pieces, and then the rest they fill in with 095. Everything's 120 wall. It's
Yeah,
easy.
usually
Easy
people,
and strong.
if they do 120 wall, it's structure 120, and then all the other pieces are 95. But Lou uses all 120.
All 120 wall.
Because then you can just drive off the trails and roll and just
when
flip
you'll
it
see
back
the trail,
over.
you just keep on going.
Yeah. If you guys watch the videos all the time, you know that this area here took a beating and was not on.
Oh, the only thing, I got a new radiator.
Oh, yeah.
So it's funny, and I realized my hose was actually leaking too. So it was crushed on the nipple, it was actually crushed in. So I assumed that was my issue, so I put a new radiator in, and the radiator was smashed in. But then there was a hole in my hose, I figured out. So she's rigged up for this week, and the new hose got delivered to my house today while I was on my way here.
Oops.
So it is what it is.
And yeah, the front went back together pretty good.
I got the
rear.
Sector 1 mirrors off Amazon. They're bright. I don't know yet because I haven't wired them in.
Yeah, we'll assume
One
they're
of these days,
right.
those will get in.
Front went back together. Rear, he didn't feel like zip tying, so it is what it is.
Wow, this is really cool.
Guess what I have, guys? A brake line. What else did we get?
wired in your winch, new bead locks, new best tire out there, System 370.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's the other thing I was excited about. The brake line and the tires.
Brand new. Still got the nipples on there. So we got the brake line fixed from West Virginia. Finally wired in the winch after since we bought it in February.
Yeah, you guys can count how many videos back that was.
Yeah, it was a while ago. I didn't get the Fairlead thing there yet, but it is wired in. It works if we completely need it.
I mean, I heard Fairleads are for anyways.
Yeah. So this machine has Super ATV. They're not arced forward, but they are high clearance. And these are stationary instead of like the twist ends. These are completely stationary, and so far so good.
No alignment.
Yeah. I didn't want something else to wear out. Other than that, far off-road cage. That's really about it. We got the hitch on there.
PRP harnesses.
PRP harnesses. Big shout out. Those things are really comfortable. It does have a wet sound bar that 8 months in, this machine, as you guys can see in other channels, don't get a lot of like use and abuse. It's not mine, so it actually just babied. But that wet sound bar does not work. $700, $600 sound bar.
Oh!
And they don't sound like they really want to fix it or jump in to fix it. With a 2-year warranty. I don't know how that works out because they don't want to fix it for me. And obviously, like I said, this machine don't get a lot of abuse. It stays in the ground.
I mean,
So I'm riding with that music this week.
yeah, which
Me
is what it is. But look, I got a Boss soundbar that I paid like $200 for off eBay. Still runs, still works. So should have swapped that out, but I didn't.
You're just now telling me about this?
No, don't worry about that. But anyway, what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted is I actually am running a Dayco belt on this thing. So we've had some slippage issues with the clutching on this from factory. Does have bigger tires. Not a lot of options out there yet. I don't think Bikeman has one yet.
not
that
full.
I know of. So I'm gonna wait a little bit. So I'm gonna run the full kit on this. But it isn't running a Dayco belt. So
Yeah, and before there were 34-inch Warriors on here.
and they were heavy. They were as heavy as my 37s.
Yeah, they were. It was a real heavy setup.
I didn't have a chance to weigh these to see what they do weigh, the 33s on the Sedona beadlocks, but
they're still going to be heavy. Their 370s are just heavy, but not. They're probably not going to be like that setup.
87 pounds.
Yeah,
I think was the other one.
Ouch.
87 pounds on a 1K drivetrain. So those tires did awesome. I had no issues with them. The issue with me personally was they were almost too sticky. So they were the sticky tires, sticky compound, and they wore too fast. So where I live, we do a lot of road riding. We do riding all the time. But they wore, like, you go on a nice road trip and back, you can noticeably tell how much they wore down. So I love the 370s. They're a harder compound, is what it is. We do a lot of mud. As you can tell, with that machine, I've done a lot of mud.
Cool. All right, guys. So we have Ryan Evans here. He's rode with us a few times. We met him because of YouTube, and he's got his 24 1K here. He'll be riding with us this weekend. And yeah, it started off because of Lou at Far Off Road. Well, he watched the channel, got a hold of Lou, and Lou started building his machine.
It all went from there. Started out with a simple cage build, but we got plenty more work to do. It's kind of turned into a full build. I threw some 35 Zillas on her with KMC wheels. All super ATV, high clearance suspension, tie rods, the works. Got my fancy super ATV 6,000 pound winch there. One of these days I'm gonna follow Jeremy's advice and get me some PRP seats, but right now I got these Pro Armors. They do a pretty good job. They're comfortable with the 50 cal 3-inch harnesses. Got my fancy pack outs in here with the Lid Industries mount. Those things are awesome.
Radius rods.
Yeah, radius rods, Rhino axles all the way around.
Yeah.
And plenty more to do still.
Yeah, it never ends.
I'm gonna beat on her a little bit, try to see if I can keep up with Jeremy and the crew this weekend.
Oh, you got it.
But I've been highly impressed with the 24 1K so far.
Yeah, they work good. That's for sure.
I'm really impressed with what they did to them.
Cool. So, and then this is Autumn's Pro XP pretty much stock. This is Indiana Jones's wife's machine, but I think we might have a couple more. Whoa! I know Chris for sure is coming. He was in the Hollywood series with the Turbo S. It's gonna be pretty wild. This Airbnb is pretty sweet. I still don't know the name. If I figure it out, I'll let you know. But there's plenty of room for trucks and trailers. Like we got Lou over here. Yeah, we got trucks and trailers everywhere, and there's still plenty of room. Then Jesse with the gooseneck. If you talk to the owners, you can rent out this little spot up here too for a camper. They got a hookup, nice little fire pit area. There's some lights. I think all this is on 10 acres, so I think a bunch of land back here. I'll show you in the house real quick too. But this is pretty badass. This is pretty close to Stinking Creek Road, so we're like 11 miles away from Ride Royal Blue. Can get to Tackett real easy too. So here's from the other side. There's the fire up there. Got all this. Fit multiple trucks and trailers back here. It just works out good. And here's out the back deck. Just a nice hill. Well, in normal, somewhat Haggard fashion, didn't shoot an outro for this video. Obviously, next morning, we're gearing up to go ride and go set up. And tonight we got like a buggy show and a meet and greet. So we'll be doing that. But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna hit. So whatever we do today will be your next video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Yeah, go for it, dude.